no sale, sale, no sale, no sale, no sale, 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 no sale, 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 no sale. I just created a new fucking song. Finally, we get the Twitch stream back. Okay, great, great, great. Listen, guys, I can't stream this afternoon. That's why I was clicking the go live right now. I just want to spend about 15-20 minutes today to drop off some knowledge to you. You know, I just posted this video on YouTube called Wealth Transfer 2020, how to get on the right side of it. And I was explaining, you know, creating digital assets, building an audience. That is the right way to become an owner online, right? Okay, love that. But another thing just came to me this morning that I see one of the critical errors people are making, okay? It's doing too many things that you can't repeat and optimize. It's doing too many things that are one-offs. It's creating one-off events. It's creating one-off coaching programs. It's creating one-off experiences. Now, there's a time and place for one-offs, but it's not at the beginning. At the very beginning of your journey, this is what you do, okay? You look to create something that is optimizable, a set of actions, a set of process, a set of tasks, a set of content, whatever it is, a set of coaching calls, a set of workshop experiences, whatever it is, it's a one-time thing. It's a business machine. It's a process. It's like a bunch of components, right? This is so critical that you build something where you can readily see the inputs and the outputs, the lead measures, the lag measures. Too many people get caught up in the qualitative experience of their product. What did you think about it? You know, what's your feedback? And you know, did you read my email? Did you like the coaching call? Like, I've done that. I've been there. But what I find is that when you build the one-time machine and you kind of move a little bit away from the art and into the science, okay? So now you're realizing, oh, X number of people come to my website. Some percentage of those people join my email list. Some percentage of those people open my emails. Some percentage of those people click my emails. Some percentage of those people buy the offer. I mean, that is the nature of the funnel. And so what I'm trying to explain is I see people who are not building that funnel, but instead they're just building a one-time sales experience for an event or a program, instead of being like, what is my most foundational impact in this world, and going all in and building a one-time process, not a one-time, a recurring process that you can optimize. Like, maybe this is hard to understand. It just seems so simple in my mind. But like, let's say you want to make an event, right? And you have an email list already. Let's say you have an email list too. Let's say you have an Instagram account too. You make the event. What's the hardest part of that whole thing? To me, it's writing the sales page. Because when you sell online, you need so much trust. Like, people are willing to give you $20 for a class in person much easier than they are to give you $20 online. I don't think people know that. Yes, I think when we see something we want, we absolutely will buy it online. But I don't think that it's easier to sell online necessarily than in person, because there's a trust factor. Now, I think more people have gotten to this critical point where they trust everything. They're just like, yeah, the internet works. I never get frauded. I never get my information stolen. I'm good. Credit cards, logins. I don't care, whatever. So it really doesn't matter anyways. But my point is this, okay? It's so hard to build the sales page. That's the hardest part. Like, that's the hardest one-time task, one-time thing. Because now you have to think about every aspect of that. The product itself, the pricing, you need all the materials, you need the copywriting, the language, you need a killer headline, you need sub-headlines, you need testimonials, You need strategic persuasive copy, perhaps some story, you need benefits, features. I mean, it's just so hard to sell anything substantial online without a great sales page, without a great value proposition, without something very clear for people. And so when that is the case, and this is where we get into this understanding, right? It's like when it is the case that the sales page is hard, like you don't want to be doing those every week. You want to do it one time and let it run for as long as possible and only make incremental tweaks. Sales pages get the least traffic, so they're the hardest to track the data on. So they're the hardest to split test, okay? Especially for bigger offers, right? And if you want to sell online, you want to get up into the $1,000 price point eventually. You want to have a way to have a customer value of $1,000. Like that is the holy grail number, in my opinion. So where am I going with all this? I see a problem. People are trying to sell things online now the way they were selling in person. And when you go online, you can't keep creating new pages every week and every month to try and sell off them, because then you're going to do a lousy job because they take a long time. You don't have the time. So you're going to put out a half-ass sales page. What's going to happen with your half-ass sales page is that you're not going to sell anything. And then you're going to think something is wrong. Something's wrong with you. Something wrong with the offer. No, it was your sales page. You didn't do a good enough job. You didn't tell the story. You didn't have the benefits. You didn't have the graphics. You didn't have the testimonials. You didn't have the video demo. You didn't have the pricing set properly. All of those elements in a single page, holy shit, that's so hard. I get it. And so my point is, when you go online, the game is not about creating new sales every week, new ideas every week. It's about coming up with an idea that is so valuable, yet just broad enough, yet also in a niche, where you can extract the entire world's interest. You can penetrate the full market. You want the whole market to know about your offer and your product eventually, and you want some percentage of them to buy it. Then you're done. Why would you create something online that's not for the whole world within the niche? So within the niche, why would you not create something that can be bought in London, that can be bought in South Africa, that can be bought in Australia, that can be bought in LA? Like, why would you ever do anything local when you sell online? You wouldn't. You don't need to, right? See where I'm going with this? If you come from non-online into online and you don't think about this as building the perfect well-oiled machine, the funnel, the very few hardcore pages that have so much thinking involved to get them right, so much. To truly sell something substantial takes a lot of thinking about your sales page. You must go slow with it. It must be extensive. Everything must flow. No mistakes, no misclarities, no boring parts. It's hard, right? You can also do a sales video. But the point is, it's hard to sell online. But once you get that working sales page, you don't just go next month like, let's do a new one. You don't just be like, I'm just going to start some new stuff. I'm just going to reach out to someone else and do another collab. No. Now you have the point of traffic where you're going to be like, I know the conversion rate of this sales page. 1,000 people visited my sales page, 200 people purchased. Great, 20% purchase rate. That's way too high. Let's say 2%. Great. So the question then becomes scientific. What does it take to get 1,000 people to my website, my sales page? What does it take to get that? That's a lot to it, no doubt about it. But that's the machine you want to start building, okay? Because sales page is hard, let's admit that. Okay? You got that done. Now you reverse engineer. Now I need as much traffic as I can to the sales page. And I know that every 1,000 people that go there, I get 20 sales. Every sales, let's say $100. So I make $2,000. How do I figure out a way that when I insert $2,000, I also get out $2,000? If I can break even, I'm very close to having a very profitable, scalable machine. Okay? So your whole game in your business becomes reverse engineering that moment at the sales page, right? How do I position them so that when they get to that sales page, they're actually more likely to buy? What does that take? Well, that might be some email ascension. That might be some warming up, nurturing, right? That might be some videos. That might be a webinar. That might be some blog posts. That might be some ebooks. All those things can lead to a sales page. And that's what you want to start building. So after I built my first main course, then I went into lead magnets, because now I wanted a way to get people to my idea, my concept, my product, have them pre-positioned, have them understand my brand, be in the frame of mind to purchase. The next stage after that is, how do you get more people to your lead magnet, right? Because you can't just be like, well, let's see, I got a sales page, I got a lead magnet. Well, why don't I just put my traffic to my sales page? You could. But the problem is that it's cold. People don't even know you. They've never heard of you maybe, right? Let's say you put a Facebook ad out. You go to your sales page, it's like, well, I'm not ready to buy. I don't even know you. That's the whole point of the lead magnet. It gives people a new way to see you. You gave them something of value. Now you see their emails. Now you heard of their sales page. Now maybe you get a few more emails because you saw the sales page triggered. Then maybe you buy. Some percentage of you buy. You see, there is a number. Everyone has it. Everyone can look at their website today and tell me how many people visited for the whole month of April. Everyone can do it. If you didn't do that, then you're way behind. But you could do it. Google Analytics, Jetpack, WordPress, Kartra internal numbers, whatever. You know, X number of people came to my website this month. I think my website's about 4,000. I need to get that to 10,000 ASAP. But some percentage of those 3,000 people joined my email list. Some percentage of those people who joined my email list read my emails. And some percentage of those bought my products. How can I increase all of those some percentages, and how can I increase that content fuel at the front? You can make YouTube videos. You can make Facebook ads. You can make Pinterest posts. You could write Medium articles. You could go into forums. There's so many ways to get traffic. Many, many ways. Okay, so the key of this all is to stop doing things you can't repeat with ease. Once I build the system, the funnel, quote unquote, there's nothing scammy about a funnel. If you think a funnel is scammy, you're talking about the product or the business. A funnel is neutral. A funnel cannot be scammy. It's not possible. But yet some people think, oh, a funnel is scammy. Like I heard Gary Vee say not too long ago, like, I'm not putting you in some fucking funnel or something like that. It's like, yeah, you are, Gary. There is always a funnel existing, because there is always some percentage of people who watch your videos. There is always some percentage of people who join your email list. And there are always some percentage of people being your clients or buying your wine or doing your stuff. That is what the funnel is. The funnel is the fact that people narrow down as they get to the bottom. The funnel itself is not the pages. The funnel itself is not the copywriting. The funnel itself is the business model that works online, because we can track it. And there are key components to it. I've told you them throughout this whole video. The back-end offer, the front-end lead magnet. You want responsive design. You want copywriting. Maybe you have a low-ticket tripwire in there to get their wallet opened, get that first transaction, right? Then you need to start getting that traffic in, right? And before you know it, your funnel is visual. You can see the numbers. And here's the thing. Some people, when they start something new, it is 0% conversion rate because they failed to make a great sales page. That does happen. But the funnel works every time. It cannot be beat. It is GTO, game theory optimal, okay? And what I'm seeing is people instead of building one well-oiled funnel, they have more offers than they have traffic. They have more new ideas than they have streams of traffic. Therefore, what happens is maybe your close-knit audience, maybe they buy, okay? Maybe they hear about you and they'll buy it. They just trust you already. But you can never grow. And you spend all this time creating new stuff for the same people instead of building a machine that people can come from all over the world and have a perfectly refined, consistent experience. From the moment they see your ad or your YouTube video, to the moment they download the lead magnet, to every time they read your email, to the time they spend on your sales pages, and not just there. Then it's the onboarding, the excitement. Then it's the referral and reference and testimonial capture. Then it's the continual engagement. You have to build that whole thing. But you want to build the sales sequence, the sales funnel like one time. You want to make it as incredible as possible. And then you want to incrementally tweak it. Maybe a month later, maybe 2 months later, maybe you spot something. Maybe you get a little bit of a, heat map data. Maybe you think, there's a new testimonial to add. Maybe the video can be improved. So it's all about building your funnel. And you already have one. But because you're not measuring it, because you're not keeping it in a narrow experience, it's hard to track. Was it this event that did it, or was it that event that did it? Was it this thing I said, or was it that thing I said? Right? Like, we can go into my emails, like all 12 of them that come off my main sequence, and we can see which one is doing well, which one could be improved. What is the sales conversion rate off that one email? And then we can narrow in, and we could spend 2 weeks improving that email, right? But we would be so narrow about it. We wouldn't be throwing the whole thing out, the kitchen sink, and being like, let's start a new offer. Let's create a new sales page. Like, that is hard work. And that's why I hate it when my clients think that making a website is the same thing as selling something. It's not. It's not even. If you have a regular local brick and mortar business, your website is very simple. It's not hard to make. You just reference the real world. You just reflect the real world. But when you're an online business from the get, when you are building your business as an online entity and not as a reflection of your analog business, then you go for the funnel. Now you got to think hard, because the whole experience is on the website. It's got to be great, right? Now in 2020, if people see some strange graphics, some strange coloring, some strange layouts, they're going to get antitrust signals. They're going to be concerned about it, right? So spend lots of time on your sales pages, but only do them once. Stop redoing. Stop doing things that aren't repeatable. That is the name of the game. Do things that are trackable, scalable, optimizable. Oh, well, I was just jumping on here because I wanted to record that video of what I just talked about, because it's kind of annoying me how my clients just like, they're just going to sell something new as if like it's easy. And yes, you will get some sales, but you're detracting from building the scalable multi-million-dollar machine that you're truly capable of. Every global funnel can reach $1 million. Maybe not in a month, maybe not in a year, but if you keep putting out like things that you make $6,000 off of and that's it, and then you got to start again, like, you're not getting your money's worth of your own time when you wrote that sales page. Because within us all is the capability to build a global, profitable, optimizable, trackable funnel. It is within us all, even if it's not your ikigai. Fuck the ikigai. If you want to make money, go build a funnel. Go find a niche that you think isn't coming, that you think is going to have money. Okay? Don't go into a niche where people don't have money. Find out, ask them, what do you need? What do you wish? What's missing? What's some problems in your life? What could be better? Build a digital version of that through education, through an app, through some sort of online experience, through a training. One funnel, okay? Make a lead magnet for that. You will have something. It is possible. The reason I recommend you get your ikigai first is because you might burn out. If you don't love it, you might not stick with it. But I say, if your funnel's making money, it's not the thing in the funnel. It's the game that you're playing on top of the funnel that's exciting to everyone. So if you want to skip your ikigai, just hurry up and get a funnel so you can start pulling the slot machine. I look at it like the money I spend on Facebook is like a slot machine, okay? I put in a coin, cha-ching, Email captured, email into system, email, plinko, 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 sale, no sale, sale, no sale, no sale, no sale, 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 no sale, 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 no sale. I just created a new fucking song. It's called Sale, Sale, No Sale. Like, pull the slot machine, man. So here's what you need to play the slots. Front end offer. It's called a lead magnet. I use ebooks. I use free mini courses. They attract a lot of people. Why? People want to learn. People want to transform. Everyone loves a free mini course. Everyone loves a quick ebook. You get their email. Now you're pulling the slot. So once you have the thing you can give away, you can go on Facebook and you can trade that thing for $1 to $3. Then you get the email. Facebook gets your money and the user gets what they downloaded. Now they're in your system. Now, not only do you have a lead, which could be marketed to for a long time, they get to go through an automated sequence that you can make longer and longer and more complex and more optimized, and you could make it more tricky and more interesting. You could perfect it, but you are never going to do that in 1 month. It's a 1 to 3 to 5 year process to design and architect the ultimate funnel, because you need the data going through it to show you what are the answers, right? Should I add another email here? Should I add this offer here? Okay, guess what? Here's a cool thing you can do. You start sending automated emails, right? They don't do anything. Okay, well, you put them onto another thing. Or maybe you make them a special offer, right? Or maybe you say something more awakening to them. Maybe you make a new lead magnet offer. Once you have the lead, the slot machine is pulled, so much can happen. It's really wild. Okay, like, you know, and you will get sales. If you put the time in on your sales page, you will get sales. If you have a decent product, you will get sales. Maybe not a lot, but you will. And here's what happens. People just get 1 or 2 sales when they start. And they're like, oh, it's my product. It's not the product. In fact, the very fact that you got 1 sale is a huge win. Now you can make money while you sleep. And that's the thing. That is the fucking punchline. When you're making sales pages every day, you're working hard. That's the opposite of making money while you sleep. Once the machine is designed, once the Facebook ads are running, you literally turn the green light on Facebook ad, money goes in, you're playing slot machines. You're not even there when you're playing. You're like the last 6 times I got a sale on my course, it was when I was sleeping. I didn't do anything. And then I took away onboarding calls and I replaced it with a video. It's automatic. 99% profit ratio. I mean, ratio, profit margin. So narrow your ideas down. Start building the funnel. Use my 12-point funnel guide. Okay? Where's a 12-point funnel guide? Let's bring up the latest 12-point. I mean, I don't even know where the 12-point funnel guide is, but here's my old 12-point. I always leave this one on my desktop. This is like the easiest one. Welcome to the Rich and Niche 12-point funnel audit. I've listed the 12 most important components of a fully functional funnel for almost every business. You simply go down the list and one by one and ask yourself if you've completed that component. If not, add it to an action list and finish your funnel immediately. Then focus on traffic generation. Number 1, do you own a private domain and hosting package? Guess what, guys? If you don't have that, you can't even start the game, right? So richandniche.com, get a hosting package on Namecheap or go to Kartra. What else? Don't use Wix. Don't use Squarespace, okay? Easy one. Everyone can do that. Number 2, are you developing a responsive WordPress website? I created this funnel checklist like 5 years ago. That's why I still worry if people are making a responsive website. One time a client paid me, and this was in like 2015. I literally gave them one piece of advice and they literally like doubled their online sales. What was it? It was switching to a mobile responsive theme. They were using Shopify on a non-responsive theme. They were losing all their mobile sales. Do you have email list building software? Guys, to play the slot machine game, you need an email list because it's the email automation that's playing the plinko for you. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Guess what? I don't give a fuck if people unsubscribe from my email list. I don't care if they call me spam. I don't care anything. Because at that point, I'm not looking at them as art. I'm not looking at them as humans. Unfortunately, to play this game, you can only look at the numbers. And it really doesn't hurt my feelings if people unsubscribe. And I think when you're a new marketer, emails are scary because they are such a slap in the face when people unsubscribe or don't open. It feels so personal. Let me tell you something. You have to get over that. Okay? That is not how to play the game. It's a numbers game. Okay? So you need email list building software. You can get started with MailChimp for free, but it's not the best for free. Paid plans, you could get more powerful Plinko devices, right? Do you have e-commerce shopping cart software? Listen, if you want to make money while you sleep, you kind of need something automated to run it. Shopify, ClickFunnels, Samcart, Big Cartel, PayPal buttons, WooCommerce, and of course, I love Kartra, which was not out at the time of this writing. Do you offer a downloadable lead magnet? Here we go again. A lead magnet is anything you use to attract your target audience with something they value and offer to them in exchange for their email and marketing privileges. This is perhaps the most important piece as it sets the tone for the rest of the sales funnel. Go back into full stack marketing funnels and learn and memorize and master the 8 characteristics of a winning lead magnet. Do you use Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel? You must start tracking your data so you can understand the numbers, okay? Facebook Pixel, that's an obvious one. Now you give data to Facebook, they can help you on the Facebook ad side. Okay. Number 7, do you use pop-up software? Look, no one likes pop-ups, but they actually work when you do them right. And they should be done on exit intent, not done when they first arrive, because it's a bit jarring and it doesn't make sense that you should randomly pop up in front of someone. It makes more sense that the top of your landing page is giving away the most valuable thing and that your pop-up comes when they try and leave. And a lot of times you want to give away something they haven't seen on your website already. They want to surprise them. Okay. So exit intent pop-ups, I still like them and use them. I don't care if people don't like them because again, at this point, it's a numbers game. I cannot worry about the people who get offended or people who don't like pop-up or people who are just spiteful. They're probably not a customer anyways. If you're in a niche, if you've attracted them appropriately, if you have targeted offers, no one will be offended about anything you do. It feels like I do dumb stuff sometimes. People still like it because everything is well intended for their needs. Do you have an autoresponder email series? This is where the magic happens. And this is a hard one for people to get through. You need to send new email subscribers 4 to 8 emails over a 2 to 4 week period of time that allows them to fully digest who you are. It's called indoctrination of your brand and values. It's also used to bring awareness to your low ticket offer and your high ticket offer. It's selling without selling. You can use content here to amplify the perceived and actual value. Okay, so building that out and making it more than 8 emails is totally fine as well, but this is like a minimum. And you don't really want to start selling too hard in the very first email. Probably email 5 to 8 would be good. Do you offer a tripwire? Now, because I said like you kind of want to sell something that's $1,000 and up eventually, not at first, you also might need to add what's called a tripwire. The reason to have a low ticket offer is to give your prospects some time to buy at a lower, safer price point. It allows them to get over the psychological hurdle of spending money with you for the first time. The price should be relative for your industry and what your high ticket offer is. So if your high ticket offer is $5,000, don't make your low ticket $5, make it $50 or even $150. If your back end offer is like $300, then you could make your low ticket like 10. You want your tripwire to be insanely valuable. Like it's a no-brainer because you want to help people open their wallet for the first time. Okay, back-end offer, that's obvious. That's the main thing you sell. It could be a course, it could be consulting, it could be a service, okay? and try to price in a commission of 20% referral fee. That way you can be more excited about getting people to sell for you. So if your product is 1,000, try to make it 1,200. In fact, just do that. It's not bad. Okay, nothing bad is going to happen by increasing your price by 20%, because people are going to help you sell it. Okay, even if you sell internally, you could take that 20% off. You could give a discount. Have you gotten a copywriting overhaul? You built it all out, but you didn't know about copywriting, did you? You didn't know how important it is to have the perfect words told in the perfect way. Now you do. Number 12, once all the funnel is built, do you have 1,000 monthly visitors to your site? If the answer is no, you immediately need to start doing number 12 and building that traffic. Make blog posts, make YouTube videos. Don't start ads yet. Okay? You don't start ads yet because you don't even know what's working really. If you got a lot of money, you could. If you don't mind burning money, you could. The data is valuable. I'm not going to say it's not. But I'd rather people start getting their first 1,000 completely organically as a nice traffic base. That's going to be a good exercise anyways for SEO.